All right. Happy hump day. Let's get going. Lots of notifications coming in on my phone right now, which is a good thing. Okay. We have a few things to break tonight. We actually have four different breaks. They're all going to be kind of quick. So that's a good thing. But took a little time at the last minute, last hour really, to get a couple of these filled. But I would rather get them filled and not have people wait as long than have to do breaks on a couple different nights and do it that way. So let me get the break link sent out. I don't have my chat up. I already see a couple people. Hey, Kristen. Hey, Sean. Good evening. All right, so let me just throw the video link out there. I tell people to subscribe, so here's your reminder. Again, subscribe. If you're watching the video replay later on, just pause it for a second and hit the subscribe button and then hit the bell. And then you won't have to rely on my link, and you'll know the notification that the bell icon sends, I think, is faster than the process of me sending out a link. So if you have notifications on, you'll get notified before the link goes out. Oh, a Black Disco Prism 1 of 1 Zion just showed up on my screen. Actually, we saw the video of the kid pulling that, and he was kind of nonchalant about it. He's like, oh, that's a really great card, and then set it aside. Okay, let's get this link out. We are live, because I don't want to be original and type something new. One day I will automate that. Today is not the day. We'll put it in here too in Discord. Okay, so if you're watching and you're in a soccer break, or you're watching because of the soccer breaks, and you hear me talk about Discord, we don't have enough soccer people in Discord, and so I would like to invite people who share the same feelings that we do about collecting and the hobby and everything. Why can't I see you guys on chat? I can see it on the screen, but not on here. Anyway, let me type that, see if it shows up. Yeah, okay. All right, so if you hear me talking about Discord and you share the same sentiments that a lot of us do about the hobby, you want to help other people out. What it do? Hi, Kurt. You want to help other people out. You want to get help yourself. You're new to collecting, new to breaks, any of that. Especially a lot of soccer people I'm talking to, I think, are new to breaks. So if you want to find out more about it and talk with a community of people who will help you out, talk about grading, how to protect your cards, the better sleeves that fit, all of those things, just general stuff about the hobby, tips about stuff that's going on sale, any of that. So if you're interested in hearing about that and helping other people out, reach out to me on Twitter or Facebook or wherever you connect with me, and I'll get you an invite. Order of business number 2. If you are new in any of our breaks, and I know I've got a couple of new people last week and a couple new people this week, I think. If you're new, let me know who you collect if I don't already know. Because new people, I always try and add stuff to your mail day. So I will add something random that you may not like as much if I don't know who you collect. If I know who you collect, I will add something that I hope you like. So, an order of business number 3, and then we'll jump into the random real quick, is... oh, Kristen, you didn't even say goodbye. So you could beat Sean. Order of business number 3 is the breaks I just added to the site. I brought back Goodwin Champions, so that's cool. Nice little affordable break with some fun stuff in it. And I think last year it was a 1 in 200,000 pack pull of that space memorabilia. that we pulled. And then Prism Basketball is on the site right now too. So I will stop delaying the break and we'll jump into a random. Let me say hi to some people who joined in here. Hey JT. Kurt, I didn't properly say hi. And who else is... looks like we only have 4 people watching right now. I'm competing with Ben, so viewership's going to be a little bit lower. That's fine. If we pull a Zion, I'm sure I'll tweet it out and we'll pull some people in. Hey, Sarah, Nick. Nick, I was just talking about that pull that I'm still trying to figure out what I can offer you in trade for it. From Goodwin Champions. We have more Goodwin Champions on the website right now. So, Daryl, welcome. All right, let's pull up the browser. I think I have everything in order here. I already pre-populated the names. This is for CW115. That's what we're breaking right now. And it occurs to me... Here, let's do this real quick. Since we have 2 different written words, I'm just going to put a title at the top of the alphabet on the left. You can't see it right now because this stupid big window's in the way. The browser window, but you'll see it in a minute. Anyway, yeah, check it out. Goodwin is hard to do random because there's one spot that has like a lot of cards, but they're also not always the cards that everyone wants. So it's just really hard to do it that way because that spot gets priced higher, and then some spots don't sell that way. So it's kind of like pricing PYT of basketball right now. So I try to do it random so it's a little bit more fair and honestly a lot easier for me. So, oh, nice, Sarah. Well, don't let us keep you from that, but I'm glad you joined in. Okay, you guys should be able to see the random here. Let's roll the dice. I love it when I'm looking at the preview and I try and click on the preview instead of the actual browser window. That's fun. Okay, here we go. We're going 7 times. All right. Game night over Zoom sounds like a smart idea. I like it. If you play Cards Against Humanity at all, which is not very kid-friendly, there's a site that offers an online version of that you can play with friends over the interwebs. Just so you know, might be handy. Okay, so we have 20 spots in this because there are 4 letters that do not get represented in the checklist that I looked at. Our random code is BHLIDD. 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 So we'll copy that. And we'll paste it over here. I need a better setup like Gypsy has, where you can actually see. I can see stuff. I've got this microphone, which is a little far away. I've got this microphone and this light kind of in front of my monitor here, the way I have it set up. Anyway, so here we go. Let's hide the browser. That's not what I wanted. Okay, so at the top, I put above the first letter A, I put CW115. What? Could I review that? So that you can kind of see what break it is. I'll find a better way to do that in the future. I need to think about that. Shouldn't be too hard to do. Yeah, the map relics are pretty cool. I actually have a bunch of them, I realized, when I was going through cards for the sales thread. So, oh, that sucks. All right. Well, let's dive in then. So we're starting out with CW115. These are the randomized letters. We'll open up a trade window if you want to trade. Some letters are going to be better than other letters. Like we pulled 2 Ty Cobbs last time. So the letter C is actually pretty good. Wait, is it... Hold on, I have to go. I need to reference how I set the break up. Because honestly, I don't remember if I said first name or last name. I think I said last name. Hold on one sec. Sorry guys, just want to get this right. I want to make sure I know what I'm talking about before we start the break. But feel free to talk trades while I'm doing this. If you want to trade any letters, you may want to hold off until I clarify this. But I have to log in because this break's not visible on the site right now. Yeah, I'll double check. It may have been first name. Two of you are saying first name, so it probably was. My memory's surely worse than... I'm sure your guys' memory is much better. We did first name, then that's what it is. Because I take a break and then I just duplicate it for the next one. And if there's nothing that needs to be changed, I don't change it. So, let's see. Yep, first name we said. Okay, cool. Thanks for helping me clarify that. I just want to make 100% sure before I do it. So, trades are open if you want to trade any letters. Yeah, so Ty Cobb would go to T. Sorry, Sean. My bad. David picked up a Ty Cobb bat. I think it was Bat Relic. And I think he's looking at trying to get a good display going for those. So that'd be pretty cool. I'm excited to see that if he gets it set up. Yeah. So Kurt, that is always a thing. It's just sometimes I forget. And so when I forget, if I don't say anything and then nobody guesses, like that's my fault. But I try to remember, yeah, every time if you want to guess the name. And Kristen jumped on Ty Cobb. There you go. So if we pull Ty Cobb out, then Kristen gets an extra hit. I have been stockpiling, by the way, some goodies here. It's kind of hard to see them. I've been stockpiling a few goodies here. So I've got some holiday packs, some Topps holiday packs, some older baseball. What is that? Soccer. I got a soccer pack. I need to stock up on some of that. And some hockey stickers if someone wants them and if they win some. Babe Ruth. Oh, I would love that. I want to see Babe Ruth come out. We don't have any trades going. If we don't have any trades, then we'll just get moving. I've seen some of your mail days, Kristen. I feel like you have some decent luck here. I was going to say these aren't sealed, but I forgot they have a sticker seal. Okay, so this is why I keep my phone next to me. Chris is asking about a mini spot. So let me double check on that real quick. I'm pretty sure the answer is yes, but I just need to double check because there's two of these breaks. Not in this one. I don't know if you're watching right now, Chris. Yes, in the second one you have a spot. So not the first one, but in the second one you have a spot. Let me actually copy these names over to my spreadsheet before I forget to. The randomized names. Since we're not doing any trades, let me get this in my spreadsheet before I forget. 115, yeah. It's a long title. Okay, got that copied in my spreadsheet. Back to chat. Cool. All right, we are ready to go. So, Chris, I don't know if you're watching. I'm going to respond in case he's watching and can't chat. I know it's annoying that I stopped for a second to do that, but I promise you'll appreciate it if it's ever you saying, wait, this thing. Someone picked up a couple spots, it looks like. Cool. Thank you. I didn't catch who that was. I want to get back into it here, but I appreciate it. Okay, here we go. Jackie Robinson. That'd be cool. Yeah, the luck sometimes comes in waves for sure. I couldn't believe it. I got a Keston Hira patch auto coming and an Orion from Definitive, and I didn't buy any full-size Definitive spots in those breaks. I did buy a few minis. I did spend some money on minis, but nowhere near what it would have cost for the full-size spots, so I was pretty lucky with that. And then I lost on like 74 minis in a row, which is, you know, that's how it goes. All right, good luck, everyone. Again, these, if someone wants the packaging, I just recycle it otherwise. Let me know. David claimed it last time. Okay, I think I figured it out last time. We have to give this a little downward slap to get the cards out. There we go. I do it carefully because I don't want to damage any corners, but okay, let's show the base first and then we'll dive into the hits. That is Andrew Johnson. Havana Conference, Crime Doesn't Pay. And then Battle of Fredericksburg. Set those aside. Okay, so in shipping notes, Kristen, let me know what you want. What you would prefer out of some of the goodies I mentioned. I have holiday packs, Panini holiday packs. I have whatchamacallit, Topps holiday packs. I think they're from 2018. Or a soccer pack or some vintage baseball packs. Anyway, there's Ty Cobb for JT. Congrats, JT. I'm actually going to set these aside because I like to cut the sleeve on the corner so I don't catch the corner when I put it in. But this one says they had, looks like it's in green, which could be the same letter, but I actually heard, someone told me that Ty Cobb is known to have used colored pen all the time when he writes. There you go, Ty Cobb right off the top. Maybe we'll hit two. Well, maybe we'll hit 4 Ty Cobbs. All right, next up is Elmer Flick, and that's for Brian W. And I don't know what that says. Regards? Regress? Might be regress. Not really sure. What's your guess? What do you think that says? Anyway, that's Elmer Flick, so that's going out to Brian. Congrats, Brian. And we have 2 boxes in this break, and then the other 2 are for the next break. Trying to cut where the seam is not. I'm hoping that we get the Babe Ruth guess right, too. I would love to give another hit out for that. That'd be incredible. Kristen, you don't have to pick from the packs either. If you want me to pick a hit from my collection that you might like, then I'll do that. Either way. Okay, good luck, everyone. Yeah, it's written word, historic autographs baseball. So they specify in the sales sheet anyway that it's baseball. Come on, there we go. So I think it's all baseball handwriting samples or autographs. There's another name I recognize. So we'll go through the base first. What's that say? I can't read that because it's in Kefauver hearings is what that says. Kefauver hearings. Crime doesn't pay. Horizontal one. And then we have Honest Abe. That's kind of cool. And Army Corps of Engineers. Okay. Here's our first, well, I guess this would be our third one. This one's going to the R spot for Kevin. Rube Marquard. Marquard. I can never say his name right. I recognize that name. Not a huge name, at least in Collectibles today that I know, but it's definitely a name I recognize from a lot of older Collectibles. Settle is the word on that one. That's what I say, R for Kevin. Nice. Oh, this one's unique. This is a little different. Cool word on it, too. This is, again, an R. This is going out to Kevin again. Riggs Stevenson. Congrats, Kevin. You went 2 for 2 on that box. Very cool. If you don't know what the back looks like, I don't know if I showed the back before. We get so excited about the front. There's the front. Here's what the back of these looks like. And for those who don't know, I think I mentioned it last time. If you go to the website on the back here, historicautograph.com, they have photos, scans of all of the paperwork that these things were cut from. So that's the cooler part to me, is you could actually take a look at the full letter or whatever it was that this was cut out of and see where it was on that historical document. That's kind of cool. Okay, so let's move on to CW116. Let me get it set up real quick. Congrats on those hits. That's pretty cool. Let's clear out this right side list and then go random. CW116. So that's what we're doing now, CW116. Hopefully Chris is watching. You're in this one, Chris. I didn't see if you popped in, but here, let me grab my list. CW115, let's go to 116. And then after that, technically Obsidian filled before High Tech. So we'll be ripping Obsidian next. I forgot to post a schedule. I kind of ran out of time there. I was burning the candle at both ends till the last second. Excuse me. Okay, let's pull up our randomizer. You should see it now. Start a new one. We'll call this CW116 spot random. It occurred to me yesterday, and it occurred to me only because my wife told me, that it's Memorial Day weekend coming up. There's Chris at the bottom. So I'm curious, is anyone doing anything for Memorial Day weekend? Planning some social distancing events or anything like that? Yes, soccer's coming, Kurt, I promise. You own a third of that break. I think, just about, yeah. So what are you guys doing? Hey, Ron, welcome. Yeah, Sean, Tech will probably be, we're running a few minutes behind. Tech's probably going to be close to 9, I think, around 9 o'clock. All right, good luck, everyone, getting the Ty Cobb spot. We're spinning 7 times here. Here we go. You're going to social Discord? Oh. I thought you were saying you're going to social distance on Discord. I mean, we're all doing that anyway. Kristen, don't be confused. There's another Kristen in this. Our code, random code is GVIGFI. GVIGFI. Okay. Let's hide the browser. Let's put these names in place. We'll give a few minutes if anyone wants to random. If nobody wants to random, then after a couple minutes, we'll just say, okay, we're not doing it. Barbecuing with neighbors, cool. I'm still trying to stay, keep my distance from people for the most part. Because that's, for me, I think that's kind of what's working. And I don't need to get sick right now. But not that I'm more concerned about if I got sick and got anyone else sick. I'm going to go ahead and start opening these to save a little time. If we don't have any trade offers by the time these are open, then we'll just dive in. Which isn't a lot of time, but... Nothing? No trades? We'll give a little bit more time for trades in the next two breaks because those are kind of obvious. People are going to want to trade. But there's not a whole lot of trading going on. You can bet whoever has the T spot is usually not going to give it up anyway. So, and that's Dan K. Oh, that reminds me. I'll show it after I do this because I've already opened these and I don't want to cover them up with the browser window. I'll show it in a few minutes after these. But we're participating in a charity event that I want to share with you. Dan's name reminded me because I believe he pitched in on that, it looked like. Unless I'm misremembering that, which can happen. Well, that's kind of cool. A little bit on theme right now. Man, so my feedback for this company is a different kind of packaging. I don't want to say a larger plastic case necessarily because then they'll bounce around in shipping. And that's not good either. But, or it can be bad, I guess. Yeah, that one's bent a little bit, that top card. Which I don't believe was from me taking it out, but it's hard to know with the way you have to pull these out. So that's my feedback for the company is maybe a better packaging. All right, so guesses are open. Thanks for reminding me, Kurt. Three Finger Brown. All right. Well, if that comes up, I'm just going to say right now, we're going with the letter T for the name, unless it says something else. That's a unique, different one. Chain of Command. Crime Doesn't Pay. Interesting. And that's the one that... no, that's not. The one on the back is a little bent. Ulysses S. Grant. I had to read it like 3 times, and I was like, I thought his name was Ulysses. Good call, Kristen. And then the last one, this one's bent a little on the corner closest to the camera where I'm holding. You can see it's a little bent. Hospitals. So I'll email the company and let them know. Their packaging could be a little bit better. The cards are pretty cool. Kristen, good call. Ty Cobb. Happy, what's that say? Happy Story? What do you think? Is it Happy Story? Wait a second. Okay, so the last hit we got showed up on the hit cam, and I didn't refresh it. So maybe it did it on its own. Anyway, that's going to Dan K. Ty Cobb, Happy Story. I think it says Happy Story. Happy Stanley? I don't know. Yeah, congrats, Kristen. So you have to remind me I owe you 2 things here. Pretty cool. I like that. And then the next one is a name I recognize also. Going again to an E spot for Tim. I don't know if Tim's on and watching, but there you go, Tim. Ed Rausch. Ed with 2 D's. What does that say? It looks like it says business, but then it would be missing an S at the end. Perhaps it's business and he just wasn't sure how to spell it. Anyway, congrats, Tim. That's pretty cool. You really should go to the website and look these up. Look up the documents they come from. The Ty Cobb might be especially interesting. Or the one, where was it? From the last break, Player. They're Riggs Stevenson. So you look up the name. They have them alphabetized in a PDF. And so you can see the exact document. And if I have a relic like that, I take a screenshot or something of the document. For one, if I wanted to sell it, it's handy. It's kind of a helpful selling point. But more so, when I'm keeping it, I get to look back at that document. I don't have to go look it up again on a website. And maybe that website, nothing against this company. Maybe the website could go away. Who knows? Not every company stays around forever. Fleer. Oh, those came right out. There we go. So you never know. So I take a screenshot or whatever. One of these cards is bigger than the others. I think it's just this front one. Seems a little bit bigger. Anyway, the combatants. It's kind of a cool, but also sad photo. And then let me show you the other 2 base before we get on to the last ones. Murder Inc. And then the last base card is James Polk. Okay, now on to our hits. For Jared in the R spot, I have Rube Marquard. In the R spot for Jared. There you go, Jared. Congrats. That's kind of cool. That's on a colored paper. So what's interesting is some of these come from like hotel notes, which I think is super cool. Because this piece of paper may have been, a note pertaining to some event he was attending, or you just never know. But that's what I think of when I see the colored piece of paper. So that was R for Jared. Another Rube Marquard. And then this one's going to the B spot. I don't think we hit a B before. For Johnny B. There you go, Bracken. I think it's hearing, maybe? That's, I guess, another good reason to look at the document. You can get the context. And if the word's hard to read, you can kind of get a better context. I think it's hearing. It looks like hearing. That's pretty cool. Congrats, John. All right. Very nice. I really, really, really like these cards. We're going to set them safely aside over here. I'm going to say that 5 times fast. We're going to move the plasticware. All right. Next. Take your allergy meds. Okay, I'll do that later. All right, so next is going to be Obsidian because that filled first by about 30 seconds. So I'm going to move the high-tech aside. Just let's put it up here for a second. Just to give us a little bit more space. And there's our Obsidian. Let me get the spots set up on the computer thingy. Sometimes I like to ironically sound like I don't know about computers. Okay, Here we go. 116. Oh, you know what I need to do first? I need to copy the random spots over. Let's do that before I forget. Again. How's Ben's break going? For anyone new, Ben is MidwestBoxBreaks.com or MidwestBoxBreak on the Twitter. And he breaks a lot of great stuff, a lot more than I do. And we just break different things, but we're part of the same break club. So there's a lot of crossover, people watching both breaks right now. Curious if he's pulling any fire right now. I'm in Giants on the Topps Chrome number 2. So I'll be curious to see how that goes too. All right, let's do the random for the names, since that's what I grabbed first. That's the wrong thing. I'm doing the wrong thing. Let me paste the names into my spreadsheet, which is what I was doing. Right, and then now we'll go over to Obsidian, and we'll grab those teams first, and then we'll grab the names. And then I'll show you the random window. Soccer random. We're getting on it right now. I'm just super slow sometimes. So this is 114. Okay. Whew. That list. 39 teams. That barely fits. Let's grab our names that we're going to random. We have some new names in here. We've got Will K is new. I think we had some new names in the last one too. Actually, I think it's just Will K is new in this one. Chris, you're in this one also. Picked up 2 spots at the tail end there. Okay, let's random this guy. Soccer random now, Will K. Yes, welcome. And Will, I did mention before, and you may not have been here, if it's your first break with me, I believe it is, then let me know. Or if it's not, and you were in a break before and I didn't send you any goodies for the UPC, let me know who you PC. I'll send something along. The list of names that you see there, you can ignore, because those are not valid. We're going to do the random right now, and then we'll do a trade window, and then we'll do the break. So for you, Will, because you're new, and I mention this sometimes when I have new people in, I only randomize the spot holder names. I don't randomize the actual, make sure I got the right number here. I don't randomize the actual team names because I don't think it adds a lot of value to the randomization, to be honest. And so that's why I don't do it, and it saves a lot of time to do it the way I do it. So so that's why I do it that way, especially in trades when you're trying to find out who has what team. Okay, you guys should be able to see the random here. Let's roll the dice. Yeah, we're going to get more soccer in. I had to take a small break from soccer for the next several days just to get in some basketball again. But I'm looking at some soccer. The one I really wanted, Chronicles. I was going to pick up some Chronicles, but there's not even a release date yet. So I don't want to sell spots in something if I don't know when it's released. So I'm going to hold off till I have a release date on that, and then we'll pick up some Chronicles for sure. Okay, here we go. The random code is TKDRLV. TKDRLV. 1953, he's talking about friends and they had a disease from a trip to Bermuda. Yeah, it's like such a personal kind of insight to what they were doing at the time, and it dates back to 1953. It's just super cool. I love those pieces. Even if it's not a signature, and actually a signature these days, you can get a signature and it's just some guy getting paid $20-$30 a signature just to write his name 100 times. Well, probably more like 2,000 times, but But I think it's a lot cooler to have like a piece of a letter that wasn't done because they were getting paid. It was something that they were writing to a friend or something. I think that's a lot cooler. Thanks for sharing that. That's pretty cool. Okay, here's our names. There you go. The wolf. I'm gonna truncate that one a little bit. The wanderers are wandering over into the other list a little bit. There we go. We know who it is. Okay, trades are open. Thanks for sharing that, John. That's super cool. It's the wrong window. I didn't want to open that. We'll leave trades open for... Man, I opened the same window twice. Okay, maybe it's not ironic when I pretend to not know about computers. We'll do trades for about 5 minutes. If nothing's brewing after a few minutes, then we'll move on. If stuff's still going crazy trading, hey Chad, I'm scrolling back up in chat and I just saw that. You got the Ronaldo the other day. Awesome. Sweet. I hope you posted pictures on Twitter. I would love to see it. I mean, I already took pictures, but... William, to your comment, you said that's fine. Happy with what I get. I'm going to add stuff to your mail day. Regardless of what you hit, if you hit a 101 in here, you're still going to get something from my collection. So it's better if you tell me who you like. So let me know on Twitter or wherever you can, and I'll try and hook it up. Yep, John, I got your Chapman lot here. Waiting to add stuff. Oh, it was a letter to his doctor. That's kind of cool. I'm way behind on chat, clearly. Looks like we have some trades brewing. Anything confirmed yet? I don't see anything confirmed. 116 just ended, Tim. And did you hit something? You guys keep doing what you're doing. I'll double check for Tim real fast. At the top, you can see the hits cam, and you can kind of see a very tiny picture of what we hit. But I'll look real quick at my spreadsheet, Tim, and let you know. I feel like you had a hit, but I don't remember now. Of course, 3 other people probably remember, and I just don't. 116, Tim. We randomized the names, and you ended up with D and E, and we did have an E. Did you have any other spots? J. Looks like maybe just the 3. Yeah, so D, E, and J, and we did hit an E. Let me tell you what that was real quick. In fact, I'll show it on the... Yeah, there it is. The business card, Ed Rausch. So here's what we hit for you, Tim. This is your hit, Ed Rausch. And I believe it says business, but it's missing the last S. And Tim, what I was telling people too, and John was talking about his in chat, if you go to the URL on the back, it says authentic... or Historic Autograph Company, I believe is what it says, .com. You can verify your hit. Your hit was Ed Rausch, Ed with 2 Ds. So look at Ed Rausch and look for the document that has that word business on it, and you can see the full document it came from. Okay, do we have anything confirmed? I don't see anything yet. Welcome all the people who are joining. Glad to see a lot of people watching right now. Appreciate it. If anyone's two-timing and watching Ben's stream at the same time, tell those guys we said hello. Thanks, Will. Definitely DM me and I'll hook it up. if you don't know, Will, I have 100,000 cards here, so I have a whole bunch of hits. They're not all the best hits. Some are good, some are not. Some are just good to you if it's someone you PC, but I always try and find something that'll match your PC. Kind of a welcome gift. Welcome, like a gift basket, but it's not in a basket. It'll be in a top loader. Did Kurt leave? Kurt can't leave. He has half the teams to trade. He has a third of the teams in here. Welcome, viewer number 17. I see you. Can't sneak in. Something going on, Ron and Chris? You got a trade going? We'll give just another minute here, William, for make sure we don't have any trades that are in need of finalizing. So let me look back at who had trade talks happening. Chad, Chris, Ron, Kristen. So I'm looking at the four of you, and if Kurt is in here. Oh, Kurt's driving. Well, all right. Focus on driving, Kurt. Not on typing or reading chat. What is the deal, Chad, Kristen? Kristen, who are you trying to make a trade with? You have Bournemouth. Who has USA? Chad. Okay. For anyone just joining, we're in a trade window. I should get a little placard up here that says trade window, and then play the Jeopardy music or something. All right, Dortmund's off the table. He's keeping that. So there's a couple of no's to trades. Any yeses? Any negotiations happening, or are we moving on? I'm just cutting penny sleeves. They send them to me all nice and sealed together, and then I just cut them up. Cut them so that the I've shown this a whole bunch of times, but for anyone who's never seen this, I cut them because the way I put a card in, I kind of twist it so there's a little gap there so I don't catch, and then the other end of the card is going to catch on that side, but not if you cut it. This one's too big for this card, but that's the whole point, is it doesn't catch right there. Anyway, I'm pre-cutting them while you're trading because we have a lot of thick cards in this. This is riveting video. You guys can watch me do this. All right. We have an offer, 3 teams for USA. Ron's 3 teams. Looks like Watford, Sheffield, Newcastle. Thanks, Kristen. I forget who showed me this. Someone in a card shop, maybe? I don't remember. It was a long time ago. Okay. All I'm seeing is trade offers and trade passes. And I need to scroll up to the part where you said we can. Okay. If you get a hit. Okay. All right. So, if you're still working on a trade, please shout wait in the chat. I'm going to give it about 10 seconds because there's a delay. And if I don't see that, then I will move on and start ripping. Okay? Okay. Zach snuck in. Hey, Zach. Welcome. A couple of the spots in this were landed as a result of being in a mini for free because of not getting any hits in 3 out of 4 of your teams, or in some cases if you had 2 teams, you didn't get any cards at all out of either team. It's not a guaranteed thing. I can't guarantee that because I have no idea what's in all these boxes. So it's really hard to guarantee something like that. I try to build a break that's going to be good for everyone. All right, we're going to close it. I'm closing trades so we can move on. But anyway, I can't guarantee stuff like that, but I do when I'm sorting. And anytime a team doesn't have any cards, I highlight that in red. And then I have a good idea when I look at it by each person. I can see this person had no cards in 3 out of 4 teams, and then I make a note of that and I'll try and help him out. Hey, Frank. All right, here we go. Good luck, everyone. My dog says good luck, everyone. I'm sure you can hear him. My dogs are adorable. So they bark at anything that goes by the house, whether it's a bird or a car or plane. Planes don't usually go down our street. Or people walking, little kid, anything like that. My dogs will run to the front door and run to the front window, big front window, and start barking like crazy. Oh, hold on one sec. If I get a DM, I like to just double check. Ooh, I got a counter offer for a card, and it looks horrible. I don't think I want to look at that. Let me just make sure this DM. Oh. John sent me a picture of the Ty Cobb letter. I'm going to look at that later. That's awesome. Anyway, so my dogs will run to the front door and start barking like crazy at whatever it is. And if you work with them on it, then they'll do a little howl. It's cute. My dog goes, "Arr!" Oh, that one's kind of low numbered. Okay, so let's flip these over. We'll do it like last time, just one at a time. And again, I'm not super huge on soccer. Some of the names I'll know, some I will not know. So if it's a huge hit and I'm not all excited about it, then point it out. Nico Borella. This is for FC Internacional rookie. Don't worry, Kristen, I'm showing the card. I just had to be able to read it myself. I'm going to think of you every time now. That's for Ron. Congrats, Ron. First card out of the pack. Pretty cool. I love the way these look. These are beautiful cards. Not the cheapest product. And a ton of spots to fill because of all the spanning they do with all the teams. But it's really great. Anyway, there's that one. And then for I'll show it to you first. Musa Dembele for Olympique Lyonnais for Nick. So that's Nick's card. Tunnel Vision. That's kind of a cool card. Oh, let me take a step back. I apologize. I believe all of these are numbered, so let's look at the back of each card. 165 on that one. 20 out of 165 on the bottom right corner. Oh yeah, and player guesses. Kristen's trying to get me to send her a whole box of stuff at this point. And I'll do it, but you gotta guess. You gotta guess and guess correctly what the hit is. And a hit, we'll do this just like high tech. Anything numbered to 25 or less, we'll call a hit, and anything numbered to or any patch or auto, we'll call a hit. And there's a lot of that in here, so it's pretty easy to get something. Anyway, this was for Nick, and it was numbered to 135. There's a little gouge in the back. So if you're getting it graded, you're going to get knocked on the surface a little. Anyway, it's 70 out of 135. Hard to read the numbering there by his elbow. There it is. We got a guess for Neymar Jr. Look, I know my soccer. I said Junior. I mean, I remember his name a little bit. Anyway, how about going 2 for 2, Ron? That was Ron, right? FC? Yeah, for Ron C. There you go. There's a second hit for you. And I'm not going to touch my hit cam. I'm going to see if it updates on its own and shows this card. That is really cool. The lighting may not be great, but I don't know how well that orange is coming through, but that orange is incredible. Against his like sherbet green shirt, a little pastel, on a purple card. This card is full of awesomeness. I really like that. I like that card a lot. Anyway, let's go to the back. It's numbered 33 out of 75, Ron. 33 out of 75. I will sleeve all these up. I have to tell you guys, I ran completely out of 130 point top loaders. So I have them ordered and they're in the mail and they should be here soon. In the meantime, some of you will get top loaders that at one point had a little bit of Scotch tape or something else. Like I took a bunch of my stuff out of top loaders to put your stuff in it until mine come in. Okay, so this is for Paris. Eruption. Who has Paris? Or am I looking at this wrong? Let me see. Nope, Paris Saint-Germain. That's Jared. Jared S. Nice blue jersey piece. Maybe shorts. Frank, no, you don't have to be part of the case. You don't have to be part of the break. Even if you don't have a mail day. If you guess right, I will send you something as long as I have your address. Participation does not cost anything to do that. 143 out of 199. For Paris. Congrats, Jared. Doing okay tonight? Oh man, I got a couple of fingerprints on that. These are easy to fingerprint up. I apologize. This one's going to be cool, I think. Let me see the numbering first so I don't have to flip it over. Okay. Man, can you guys hear that? My neighbor makes a ton of noise. Quincy Promes. Promes? I'm going to say that's how you say that. Quincy Promes. That is AFC Ajax. Okay, we didn't hit one of those last time. That's for Kurt. Kurt, I don't know if you're listening while you're driving. I actually synced my phone and listened to a Midwest break while I was driving to get food one day. That is a sweet hit. It's orange to 50. 35 out of 50 on that one. I think I got a screenshot for the hit cam. I'll just take another in case. I did not get the last one, so I'll do that too. These cards are really, really great cards. I love the cards. I did not buy more Obsidian just yet because there's a ton of teams and it's a lot to fill. And it's not on the cheapest side, so sometimes it takes a little time to fill. Here's a Matrix Material Auto Timo Werner. Timo Werner. And I apologize, I don't know that logo. Oh, Kurt is watching. All right. Oh, thanks, John. I like that insight on the letter. Anyway, that's kind of a cool gray jersey. It's Timo Werner is Deutsch. Okay. I'm not exactly sure. It's hard to see the letter. I'm putting a shadow on it. The numbering's to 99. 63 out of 99. Grizzly Bear the dog says hello. Okay, so what team is he? Is that Will? Now I have to look in reverse to see where Will is on. Germany. Okay, so that's Germany. It's hard for me. Like, I'm not very good at the soccer teams, so. Well, congrats, Will. Not bad on your first break, too. Pretty sweet hit. And then this guy we've seen a couple times. Eden Hazard for Real Madrid. And Real Madrid is Kurt. Another hit for Kurt. I expect Kurt to have several hits in this because he has several spots. Congrats, Kurt. That one is numbered to 25. 21 out of 25. Green. Pretty sweet. That's just box one. Okay, so the hits cam is not updating. So I'm going to poke that bear real fast. It takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clicks. Okay. All right, let's dive into box 2. 3 boxes total in this. I'm glad you got a hit with a little bit of New Guy Mojo. Will, it's pretty cool. And like I said, hit or not, I'll send you something for your PC as well. If your PC is only soccer, it might be a little harder. I do have some soccer stuff though. Okay, here we go. Someone must have breathed outside of my house because the dogs are going nuts. All right, diving right in for Liverpool. James Milner. Guessing Coutinho. Okay, cool. Kurt, is that a guess for Pulisic? And by the way, guys, I may miss a guess. So if you guess right, don't be shy. Pipe up and say, hey, I got it. And, I'll make sure you get your hit. This is 133 out of 165. For Liverpool, I said, right? So it's Connor. Connor fought his way into the break in the last hour. So good to see you get something. There's a cool pitch black. I like the way these cards look too. Edson Alvarez for Ajax again. Another Ajax hit for Kurt. A guess of Messi. All right. Ronaldo. Okay. Morgan. I would love to see another Morgan. Sarah would too. For Ajax for Kurt again to 135. 47 out of 135. And Will, I mention it every time, but you haven't been here all the times. I do sleeve everything up immediately after the camera goes off. Well, I take photos and then sleeve it all up. Or sometimes the reverse. David Ospina for Colombia. Colombia's going to Kurt. Congrats again, Kurt. Try not to put my fingers too much on them because they fingerprint so easy. But that also means they're easy to wipe fingerprints off of. Pretty cool. That one is numbered to 75. 5 out of 75. Congrats, Kurt. Next up for Portugal. There you go, Kristen. You're on the board. Kristen B. For Portugal, volcanic material, Renato Sanchez. Volcanic. And that is numbered 65 out of 75. Sweet. Very nice. Congrats. Oh, this one's short numbered. A little bit of pink. Thomas Mueller. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm really bad with that stuff, but there you go, another Germany hit. You got 2 in this one, Will. Congrats again. Well done, sir. And this one's numbered 2 out of 25. 2 out of 25. Audio card. Are you doing voice to text? 2 out of 25 for Will. I can't see it with my own eyes, but on the camera there, it looks like there's a little bit of where they cut the kind of shadow box you can see. Anyway, congrats, Will. I'll show you the back so you can see the numbering there. 2 out of 25 at the top. Very nice. That's an atomic material. I think there's one of those every box or two. You guys know Rivaldo? We're looking for Barcelona for Zach. Familiar with this guy? Is he any good? You got your Rivaldo autograph. Congrats, Zach. It's pretty cool. This one is numbered out of 75. It's 39 out of 75. $39. Super cool. That one I will sleeve up now. Actually, that's going to go in one of these smaller ones that I cut. I don't like to leave autographs unsleeved, typically, if it's just an autograph like that. And then, goes there. In a really beautiful green, AFC Bournemouth. Little speck at the top there. So that one's for Kristen again. You got another Kristen hit. Smash! What's going on? Oh, I forgot to talk about it. I'm going to have to do it in between these breaks. Remind me, Smash. I was going to pull up the website. I didn't forget to talk about it. I forgot to pull it up. I was going to do it between breaks, but I'll do it. We haven't opened this third box, but I'll do it right after. Anyway, this is a green parallel. 5 out of 25 on that one. So 2 for Kristen. Well done. It's the opposite of how you did last time. Did much better anyway. Very nice. All right, we'll do this third box. Smash. I think you have a wrench. Let me know if you don't have a wrench. If you do, please post a link to your website and mention a couple of things that you're breaking or that is upcoming on Rippin' Gypsy if you want to. You don't have to, but feel free, feel welcome to. And in fact, if anyone knows off the top of your head what's open still on Midwest Box Break, feel free to put that in chat as well. And on Card-Warehouse, the URL at the top of the screen there, we have 2 breaks that I just added after we emptied the site out tonight. And they are Goodwin Champions, which is always a fun break and pretty cheap. And then Prism Basketball for only $20 a spot. Yes, thank you. Rippin' for the Cure. I'm horrible, Smash. I forgot the hashtag and everything. Yeah, guys, please do check that out. I sent out a tweet. Rippin' Gypsy, I think, also sent we both retweeted a tweet with that URL. We're doing a little bit to help out with the charitable efforts for Crohn's and colitis, and so if you could take a look at that, retweet it if you're on Twitter, and just if you don't want to donate or can't donate, then just send out a retweet or tell someone about it. Anyway, the first card out of this box is for Sheffield. Ron C. again. And this is 118 out of 165. 165. Congrats, Ron. Very nice. Another Pitch Black. This one's going out to Olympique again. For Nick again. Thiago Mendes. Congrats, Nick. A Mantle graded card. Wow, that's nice. That is pretty cool. Yeah, these cards are incredible, Ron. I love these cards. You're going to love them more in person, I promise. 133 out of 135 on that one. We'll make a small donation too. I just haven't had time today. But when I say we, I mean we. On behalf of everyone in the breaks with Card Warehouse, we'll make a donation. I do get a couple bucks back out of some of these breaks, so we'll spread that around. Anyway, here's our first United States, I think. Crystal Dunn. For Chad. Chad held on to the United States. And a thick patch. It's pretty cool. Cutting Edge is what that one's called. Congrats, Chad. It's a really nice card. And it's numbered 52 out of 75 on that one. 52 out of 75. Really nice. I don't know if you can tell on the camera. Look how thick that patch is. That patch piece. I always like a nice thick patch on some of these cards. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if that's game used or what the deal is there. Image depicted may not represent the current season uniform. Oh, enclosed. Match worn material guaranteed by Panini at the bottom. Match worn. So it is worn in a match. Pretty cool. Congrats. There's another sick cutting edge for Italy. Andrea Pirlo. For Italy, going to Nick. Congrats, Nick. It's a beautiful cutting edge card. Light like a sky blue with white seam. Very nice. Let's see the back. It's numbered to 17 out of 25. 17 out of 25, Nick. Congrats. That's sweet. That's a very nice card. He does look a little bit like he just stumbled out of the bar, but other than that, the card is really cool. All right, we have a few left only. That's nice. For Argentina on this one. Argentina's going back to Chad. It's very nice. It's a beautiful orange to 50. 46 out of 50 on that one. Gonzalo Martinez. Really cool. Congrats. Again, Chad. How about another one at 25? Gerard Pique. Oh, I know I just said it wrong again, didn't I? PK. I learned something from last time. This is a guy, his name is Piqué, right? Gerard Piqué for Spain. That's for Kurt. Very nice, Kurt. I like that. The dark blue against that orange background. It's really cool. That one is 17. Again, 17 out of 25. For Kurt. You doing all right tonight, Kurt? I don't know. Is that really an auto? It looks like a sneeze and a footnote. Like that's the third footnote. And if you look at the bottom of the page, somewhere, way down here, if you look at the bottom of the page, there's a footnote that says what that signature is. Or it's just his jersey number. Oh, Kristen tried to steal it from you, but you were driving. Poorly drawn Tar Heel. All right, the last card is Timu Puki. I don't even care if I pronounce that right, to be honest with you. I'm good with how I said it. Timu Puki. Kind of rolls off the tongue. That's for Norwich. So that's for Jared. Congrats, Jared. Did everyone hit? I think... Did Anthony hit? I don't know if Anthony hit. We'll figure that out. If you didn't hit Anthony, then I'll figure something out for you, man. This one's 24 out of 65. 24 out of 65 on that one. Pookie. Pookie. Yeah, that's incredible. All right, some really good stuff. Let's go back through all these hits really fast. And then we have to dive into some high tech. Right after I show you a couple things on the web. There's Gerard Piqué. And I won't go through the numbering and everything on all of these. I'm just going to show them again real quick. Martinez. Cutting edge. For Italy. Pirlo. Done cutting edge. Really beautiful cards. There's a Rivaldo autograph. Atomic. Muller. Sanchez. Volcanic. Ospina. Galaxy Gear. I like the Galaxy Gear. It's like high tech. Yeah, you did, Kristen. You did really well. I think a lot of people did real well, and I'm going to figure something out for Anthony if he didn't have a hit. I don't think he did. Matrix Materials Auto. Werner. Verratti. Eruption. Two more. Promes. I really, really dig these horizontal material autographs. I really like how they look. And then Stefan de Verge. I don't even know if I said his name the first time, just who he was from. Anyway, Atomic Material. I really like the colors on that. It's a really sweet card. Okay, so I'm very happy with how well we did on that. Really, really nice. Let me show you a couple of things really quick, and then we'll dive into high tech. So I'll pull up the web browser. Scroll up about a mile. Here we go. Bah, I scrolled way past the chat. Okay, so let me show you really quickly here. Go to my browser actually. This is the link that Smash posted. So what this is something a lot of us in the community, card community and breaking, that we're helping participate in, including Rip and Gypsy, Midwest Box Breaks, Deafness, myself, Goats, and Jimmy Guns, and I think some others are participating as well. Oh, that number went up. So there's a goal here of $5,000, and it's already 20% almost. So that's really awesome to see. But do take a look at Twitter. Check out the website. If you can donate a couple of bucks, great. If you can't, or feel free to share the link as well. Retweet it. Put it on Facebook. Just help show how the card community wants to help give back. So anyway, I won't go on and on about that. I just want to kind of show that real quick. And then I'll pull up Card Warehouse and just show you what we have upcoming. It's scrolling at the bottom. I'll just show you real quick as well. Reminder, too, there's also single cards on the site. Like we have some of the tops now. Some supplies, although a lot of stuff kind of priced out of being available. I don't think there's any available packs. I need to update that. And there are some boxes available. Oh, there are some packs available. And then what we have on the site right now is Goodwin Champions, which was a really fun break, and we just haven't done it in a while. But it's $16 a spot, and there's some really incredible stuff in here. I won't spend a lot of time on it, but this has Space Relics. You can get a Tiger Woods auto. There's Otani autos, although you're not going to hit one. I say that it's possible to hit one. You're probably not going to hit one. If you have the baseball spot, but there's the kind of things that you could hit, and then just loaded with real fun stuff. Though it is not a get rich break. Like you might get a $200 or $300 hit, but it's more about being a fun break. There's lots of fun cards in it. It's pretty cool. Anyway, there's a product everyone knows and loves, Prism. This is the retail version, but it didn't cost $1,200-$1,400 for me to get it, so I could do it at $20 a spot. So there's 26 left. The first 4 went quick. I just put it up an hour and a half ago. Anyway, we'll move on. Just want to kind of show that real quick, and then thanks, Kristen, for remembering to shout out to Corby. Kurt had a lot of spots in that, Sarah. He picked up a lot of slack there, which is thankful, and I'm glad he got some hits out of that. Usually, a lot of times, the more spots you have, the more hits you'll end up with. It's not always true. It's not always going to be the case, but let me copy this list that was randomized before I forget from the last break. But like in Will's case, I think there was only one spot and you got 2 hits, so that's pretty lucky. Not bad at all. Let me copy this over. Looking at the wrong list. Let me go back. Chat amongst yourselves. Someone say something entertaining while I'm doing this. Okay, got that saved. And then we're doing high tech. 117 is the break number. So let me grab my teams first, because we're not doing soccer teams, obviously. List left. You guys can't see it because I got it covered up. I forgot. Oh, no, I didn't. I got the right number at the top there. 117. We'll change it to. And then let me grab my names and we'll randomize them. Oh, I didn't put the last 4 in. I didn't type them in. I know who they are, though. Let's see. Who paid first? I think it was MTV. It doesn't really matter. MTV, and Kristen. I mean, you're listening, aren't you, Kristen? No, I totally didn't forget you. Not at all. Your name was in there the whole time in the spreadsheet that you can't see, and so you can't prove if I'm lying. Okay, let's copy those over. And I need to minimize that. And make sure you guys can see what I see. Yep, okay, you can see the random window. Cool, let's random some names. Here we go, this is for CW117. We're in the hundreds. Jeez, it flew by this month. Lots of breaks this month. Spot random. Can't type. I did not write spit. I accidentally hit the left bracket. Spot random. I'm typing sideways on this keyboard. So, frankly, I'm doing really good. All right, 11 times. Good luck, everyone. Let's go. I almost said, who's going to get the Pelicans? I got the basketball in my mind. I'm excited for that Prism. I was excited for Optic, and then if you guys didn't see the Optic break, I'm sure you heard already. 4 boxes. These were blaster boxes, and 4 out of 4 landed Zions, and 4 out of 4 landed Jean Morant, and 3 Tyler Hero. We did really well in those. I went through the 4 Zions and cleaned up the 2 that are PSA ready. I'm actually going to send them out to PSA by way of Mike myself. All right, so let's copy those lists. The code is ALGCKS. ALGCKS is our code. Copy that. We can minimize that window since we're done with it. And we can hide that from your view. Yeah, that break was insane. I couldn't believe it. I was like, we're not going to do 4. Quietly to myself, I'm like, there's no way we're pulling a 4th one. Let me put the right list of names. What you're viewing is not correct. Hold on. That's better. Trades are open. But yeah, I was like, that's insane. How are we going to pull there's no way we're pulling a 4th one, and then boom, here comes a 4th Zion. So I couldn't believe it. So we'll leave trades open for about 5 minutes. Wow, it's 9:30 already. If we have nothing brewing, you know the deal. We'll move on. I'll close it. Jeff, yeah, you're in. Yeah, you have Cubs right now. Unless you trade it. You have Cubs, Twins, Marlins, Am I missing any? Cubs, Twins, Marlins, Jeff. You might have been in the other ones, but I don't think if you were in the written word, I don't remember you having a hit. Yeah, so if you are into basketball at all, sometimes my luck goes in streaks. So I don't know. We've been really good with high tech. High tech's been delivering hits pretty consistently for us, which is nice. And the basketball, I don't know. The Crown Royal was not great. The next one was all right. And then this last one we did was incredible. We had the 4 Zions and the 4 Jaws. So the next one that's on the site right now, I have high hopes. I don't want to set the bar too high, but I'm feeling good about it. So feel free to jump in that break. There's a few days because it still has to ship to me. But let's get it filled early. And honestly, I don't know how long the spots will last. I think it's a pretty good price for it. Any trades brewing? Is Dan K here? Dan might be watching the other break. The stuff going on with Ben. Is Kevin here? I don't know. Astros and Tigers are available. I'm going to tell you guys right now, who has the Rangers? Sarah, you have the Rangers. Sarah, I am super close to finishing my Nolan Ryan autograph rainbow from this, which I've mentioned. If we pull the 1 of 1 that I need, it's not leaving this house. We'll figure it out. I'll figure out an offer. We'll make it work. I mean, I won't hold it hostage, but I won't want it to leave this house. I'll figure it out. Figure out something that you would want for it. That would be incredible if we pulled something like that. Let's see. Oh, yeah, by the way, Kevin is Lee. I should clarify that. So when you see Lee Scarborough, that's Kevin. Kevin S. So, Chris, what do you want to give up for the Phillies? We'll give it a few minutes here. Jeff's looking to trade Marlins for Houston. So Jeff has Marlins and is looking for Astros. Sarah, what do you think? I'm going to start opening these. Did I minimize the browser window? Let me look. Make sure, yeah, okay. Make sure you guys can see me before I start cracking stuff open. Oops. Oh, Marlins for Houston. All right, let's do that real quick. Marlins and Houston. I don't think I've pulled... I have not... The lowest we've pulled from High Tech is we pulled 2... We might have pulled 3, actually. 3 autos to 10. There was the Ichiro. Robles, I think, was to 10. And then, did we pull a Hero to 10? Maybe not. Maybe I'm just thinking wishfully about that. All right, let's see. We're doing... What do we do? Marlins for Houston confirmed. Okay, Marlins is 14. Houston is 2. Marlins for Houston, done. Whoops. Looks like Chris is offering up for, what do we say, Phillies? For his trade, he wants to give up Giants, Royals, or Reds. Your choice. Always good to see trades happening. Random's easier for me, and it's a little easier for pricing on some people. It's a lot easier to get into like the Yankees or the Angels, for example, if everyone's paying the same price. But it helps people get their teams sometimes. Anything else brewing? So Phillies is a no. Jeff, were you confirming the trade that I already changed on the sheet? Astros for Marlins? Or something else? Or I guess the question is, do we have any open trades going right now? It looks like we're kind of done. I will start opening these. Feels like we're ready to move on. All right, luck of the draw, Kristen. You're doing all right so far, so. Let's close trades real quick. Wow, okay. Couldn't type for a second there. Oh, there's one more open. All right, hold on. Giants for Tigers is a suggestion to Sarah. Trying to give up the Giants to acquire the Tigers. We'll give that a second, see if that's going to happen, and if not, we'll move on. What do you think, Sarah? Confirmed. All right, we'll do it. And now trades are closed. I'll let that one go because it came in as I closed it. Okay, so Giants. Where's my list? There we go. Giants number 11 for what did we trade? Tigers 27. Sarah's making the trades tonight. Okay. All right, looking good. Trades are closed. Boxes are open. I'm running out of place to put boxes. It's weird, I just pulled the plastic in half. Okay. Good luck, everyone. It is a good feeling, like, you know, sometimes you don't want to give up the Yankees when it's, or, you know, better example, you don't want to give up the Pelicans maybe in basketball when you're doing trades, but like that, I haven't seen that happen much. But in a product like in this 2019 Tech, it's not too lopsided, so All right. Justice Sheffield base. And just like with Obsidian, every card's going to get sleeved once we're done here. Eddie Rosario. Alex Bregman. And then that's not too bad. For Texas, Juan Gonzalez. It's for the Rangers. For Sarah. Congrats, Sarah, with the first hit. Oh, I want to snap a picture of it real quick. Okay. Very nice. Oh, our guesses, right. DeYoung, yeah, you're looking for that for your rainbow, right? And a guess for Tatis, okay. Here's maybe for someone's rainbow, 49 out of 75, Max Scherzer in pink. I do sleeve up anything numbered to 100 or less. And then Jeff Bagwell for the Stros out of the trade. Jeff for Jeff's PC team. Congrats on getting your PC team, by the way, Jeff. It's always good to see. All right, box 2. I don't know. I don't think we've pulled a Soto. I know Ben's pulled 100 Soto autos out of different stuff. I don't know that I have pulled a Soto auto out of this. I don't think so. Couple of Vlads. All right, yeah, there's a couple of Scherzers from the other week. All right, here we go with mini box 2. Josh Hader for the Milwaukee. Correa for the Stros. It's fairly likely we pull another Tatis auto. We pulled a lot of them. Gregory Polanco. But if we're going to pull things, pull the same thing as last week like we did with Scherzer, then we might as well pull a Hira. Keston Hira. To 50. 25 out of 50. For the Brew Crew. What did I say last time? Last time I said Mariners. That was funny. Funny, not funny. Brewers. John Z. John Z's new. So, John, if you're watching, by the way, reach out to me, whether it's on Twitter or whatever means you have of contacting me, and let me know who you PC. Even though you get a hit, I always send something. I always try anyway to send something extra along for anyone who's new to any of our breaks. And by the way, John, your last name is one letter off from a good friend of mine who has a brother named John, actually. So I had to do a double take. I was like, whoa, is that his brother? Is that Jason's brother? If you have a brother named Jason and you just left the I off the end of your name, then you might be the person I'm talking about. Anyway, congrats. That is beautiful, beautiful Keston Hira auto. Yeah, Keston Hira last week. And this week we decided to get a numbered one to 50. Really nice. Chris Davis to 99. 61 out of 99 for the A's. For Johnny B. There you go, John. Oh, is John in Discord? Okay. I didn't realize that. All right, so John, if you're in Discord, reach out to me on CW Breaks parentheses Joe C in Discord. And then to finish off this mini box, JD Martin White. Nice, not a bad start. Keston Hira is always a welcome start in the first box, which we're not even done with yet. Any other guesses? Guess how many Hira? We pulled more. I think we pulled more Tatis than Hira, and I think we're dead even on Bichette's. We've only pulled one Ohtani, but it was to 10, so that was a good one. Puig for the Indians. There's a Bryce Harper for the Phillies. Guess for Judge, all right. I'd like to see a Judge come out. You need to say, we haven't pulled any Yankees yet, and then a Judge will come out. Scooter Gennett. Have 85 auto redemptions of him. Rowdy Tellez for the Blue Jays. There you go, Kristen. Another hit on the board for you. I know a Rowdy Tellez guy who's holding the card that you're reviewing, but I already have probably 3 of these. I have so many. I have over 100 Rowdy Tellez autographs now. It's really a sickness. It honestly is. Congrats, Kristen. Very nice. And then Miggy for the D. Who's got, through the trade, Chris to 150. 134 out of 150 for Chris. Couple of trade pickups. And then the last card is Lindor in blue. I update my hit slideshow. I could swear, so it updated on its own, and now it won't. Whatever. I'll figure it out. I'll get it to do it automatically. Maybe that's a little weekend hobby. I like figuring that kind of stuff out, so it'll be fun for me. All right, we're diving into box 2. Can we beat box 1? Box 1's hit to beat is going to be that Hira to 50. So let's see if we can beat that. What do you think? What are your guesses? We got guesses for Judge. I think I heard a Tatis. Heard with my eyes in chat. I don't know. Planning on getting more high-tech? I absolutely am. I actually almost bought some more tonight, but I wanted to prioritize basketball, and I've got a bit of a budget concern since the U.S. Post Office stole hundreds of dollars from me this week. Todd Helton. If you guys don't know, if you put the wrong weight on a package, then they weigh it and you have a business account, then they just automatically surcharge you for the difference. And they misweighed, there's Mookie Betts, they misweighed about 60 packages that I sent out this last week and charged me 3 times as much and just pulled the money out of my account. They didn't tell me, nobody told me, just vanished. Chris Davis for the Athletics and our autograph. So I'm short a few $100s for shopping right now. Carlos Carrasco for the Indians. Like I always say, just because you don't have one of the teams with all the big names doesn't mean you're not going to get a hit. We may pull no Yankees hit, for example. Sorry, Sean. But we did pull an Indians hit. So, Indians, by the way, congrats, Chris S. Sarah, it's the government. It'll take a while. They're not going to fix it ASAP. I'll work around it. Plus, I have now that I've identified what the problem is and I talked to my post office and told them how to fix it, I still have stuff that I've sent out in the last few weeks, because it takes a while for that to happen, that's starting to trickle in more charges. So their system keeps taking money from me while I'm disputing the old ones. It's frustrating, but we'll get through it. Twins, Miguel Sano. We'll get through it. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, like, I didn't have as much money to buy boxes of stuff as I thought I was going to this today. Ryan O'Hearn. There you go, Sean. That's what you're supposed to say. And now we'll hit a judge. By the way, if anyone PCs Ryan O'Hearn, I have 74 million autographs of him. I have an autographed rainbow starter kit for Ryan O'Hearn, in fact. Just saying, reach out to me. We'll make it happen. Yeah, it's fine. I try to operate with a little bit of a balance in there. And I just have a tighter operating balance right now is what's going on. And I'm trying to be a little bit more careful about maintaining that balance while I get that figured out. So it's all good. Nothing anyone needs to worry about, and I'll get it all sorted in the background. There's Aaron Nola. Roberto Alomar. I do have a 1 of 1 I need to put on the sales thread. Miguel Sano. Here's another one I have a few autographs of, I think. I may have given them all away at this point. Bryce Wilson. For the Braves. And that's Gordo. I always put it in as Gordo. Because that is how I came to know you in Discord. There you go. Congrats, Gordo. That's nice. To 50, Ricky Henderson. For the A's. For Johnny B. Don't I know someone who collects some Ricky Henderson? Congrats, John. That's pretty cool. It is 9 out of 50. Sometimes the numbering is a little hard to read. Like a 9 looks like an 8 looks like a 0 sometimes. And then the last card in the middle mini box is Manny Machado. It is not the Padres card that we were looking for. But there's still this mini box left. All right. Once again, good luck, everyone. As soon as we're done here, we'll do a recap. I will remind everyone to subscribe and hit the bell icon on YouTube. Follow on Twitter at CW Breaks. Check out MidwestBoxBreaks.com, RippinGypsy.com. Participate in the charity by donating or sharing. And then I'll take photos and I'll get these on Discord and on Twitter. Starling Marte. Last Mini Mojo. Let's do it. Frank Thomas. Ooh, I see something different in here. Oh, it's just a Future Tech on top of something else. Future Tech. These are always hard to read. Sunel Perez. I always never really knew how to pronounce his name. Anyway, it's 94 out of 99. Future Tech. I like the Future Techs. And that is for Houston. That's for Jeff. Congrats, Jeff. And then our last auto is to 99. 48 out of 99. And it's Kyle Wright. Purple. Kyle Wright in purple for the Braves. So another one for the Braves going to Gordo. Congrats, Gordo. So the big hit, it looks like, the big hit is going to be the Castanheira. To 50. There's Kyle Wright. And then our last couple of cards here. Jose Ramirez to 150 for the Indians. And then Danny Jansen making an appearance for the Blue Jays. I love these cards a whole lot. I just sent another Nolan Ryan auto out for grading. And I have the autograph to 10 on its way to me. I'm super, super excited about that. Thanks to Aaron for a great trade on that. Anyway, let's go in reverse, kind of. We'll do all the numbered and then the autos. Perez to 99. That's all right. I will find it, Sarah. I'll find it. I need to have time to save up the money to buy it from someone before I find it. It's got to stay in a box for a little while. To 50, Ricky Henderson. Miggy to 150. I don't know why I put that green one in a sleeve, but that's fine. I'm not going to take it out now. To 99, is that a bookend? No, it's 61 out of 99. Chris Davis. Scherzer to 75. That's awesome. It's always a great feeling to get the 1 of 1 in. Every time I get a Tellez 1 of 1, it's awesome. And when I get a Ryan 1 of 1 to finish that rainbow, I'm going to be over the moon. There's Kyle Wright to 99. Bryce Wilson. Carrasco. Tellez. To 50, Hira. And then hiding behind Hira is Wango. Well, there's your hit of the night. Well, the hit of this break anyway. Keston Hira to 50. I'll get these photos of these up soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out our breaking partners, Midwest Box Break, Rippin' Gypsy, both on their websites and on Twitter. Twitter is just Rippin' Gypsy and Midwest Box Break without an S at the end. And look at all the sites there's a lot available right now. We have Prism Basketball up, just listed today, and that's going to go pretty quick, I think. And then do check this out as well. I closed it. Oh, whoops. There we go. I don't know how to use computers, guys. The secret's out. I clearly don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I can only undo one. Oh, it's from this window. That's why. There we go. That's what I was going for. Anyway, don't forget to check this out. Already at $928 in donations for the raised goal. That's pretty cool. And this goes for a little while, but don't wait. Jump in. Be part of that $5,000 goal. So, and if you can't, that's completely understandable. It's really kind of rough times for some people and a lot of people being cautious. But if you can share it on social media, that's always great too. So I believe, let's see, it's Wednesday night. Usually Gypsy is on chatting away. Ben may or may not be done. So check on YouTube for Rippin' Gypsy or Midwest and see if either of them are live right now. Gypsy usually goes pretty late. So thanks, everyone. I'll have stuff sleeved and I'll have pictures online pretty shortly here. Thanks for joining. I appreciate all of you. Congrats on all your hits. And I'll see you in Discord and Twitter.